Welcome to Whispers of Kitana. Some truths hide in the dark, and some wait until you fall asleep. Tonight, I'll tell you a story that began with a simple recording and ended with something climbing back into the bed beside me. Listen carefully and don't forget to stay awake. I decided to record myself sleeping because I kept waking up in strange positions. Not dramatic ones, just things I couldn't explain. My arm over my head, my legs twisted the opposite way. Little things. But I don't move much at night, and I sleep alone. So I set up my phone on the dresser, hit record, and went to bed. The first night, the footage looked normal. I turned a few times, pushed the blanket away, nothing unusual. But the second night, things changed. In the video, around 3 a.m., I suddenly sat up. Not slowly, like I was pulled upright. I stared at the wall for almost a full minute without moving. And then, I lay back down the same way. I don't remember any of it. I watched the clip at least 10 times. I told myself it was sleepwalking, or stress, or my imagination. So I recorded again. On the third night, things got worse. At 2:47 a.m., my leg slid slowly off the bed, as if someone took my ankle and guided it downward. Then my shoulder followed, then my hip, until half my body hung off the mattress, and then, all at once, my body snapped back into bed, like something pulled me, hard. But the blankets didn't move. They stayed perfectly still. I paused the video at that exact moment. My face looked wrong. Not scared, not tired, just empty, like I was listening to something just outside the frame. That morning, I woke up with my head at the foot of the bed. I've never slept that way in my life. I kept trying to explain everything logically. Stress, dreams, muscle reflexes. But deep down, I knew something else was happening. On the fourth night, I placed the phone closer. Around 3 a.m., I saw myself lift my head, slowly, and look toward the door. My eyes were open. It was at that moment the blanket behind me shifted, not like it slid, like it rose, as if someone invisible placed a hand on the mattress, then another, and something climbed in. My body moved aside, making space, like I was welcoming it. But I have no memory of this. I watched the rest of the clip with my hand over my mouth. At 3:12 a.m., I spoke. Not loudly, not clearly, just one sentence. You came back, my voice, but not my tone. Calm, gentle, like I was relieved. The next morning, I woke up with the blanket pulled over my shoulder, tucked in tightly the way someone would cover a sleeping child. I live alone. I replayed that moment again and again. The blanket didn't move on its own. Something else moved it. Something that wasn't on camera, but left a faint indentation next to me. That night, before bed, I spoke out loud to the empty room. If you're here, tell me what you want. Nothing answered. But when I woke up, the phone recording had stopped at 2:01 a.m. When I pressed play, it showed only 1 second of footage. Me, asleep, and a voice close to the microphone whispering, "Don't look anymore. I haven't recorded myself since." Some things move in the dark, even when the room is empty. If this story kept you awake, subscribe and stay close. The night remembers those who listen.